Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Logan, Ellie, all over. Thank you for joining the Pencil Gang. Remember to link your Discord account, your YouTube account, and all the good stuff so you unlock your private chat on our Discord. Francesco, welcome. Ashwin, Nanda28, Hanifi, Lini. Hello everybody. Welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing today on this nice Sunday? Pretty sunny here in Italy today. What about where you are? Is it sunny? Is it raining? What are you doing today? Chilling and watching some good plays, hopefully? Welcome everybody. Steph, Frank, Marco, FYN, Hanifi. Welcome to the stream. Cloudy. It's cloudy, Abdullah. Yeah, not nice to have a cloudy Sunday. But you can always watch this stream and have some fun today. Raining in Germany. Oh, alright. Alright. So, rainy day in Florida. Florida. We have people from Florida. Iceman, welcome. France. Wick, any thoughts on weird path issues on AO recently? Like opening rallies going around the mountain? Yes, they go around the pyramid. I don't know how it's supposed to be. Of course, rallies didn't go that way. I don't know why they go that way now. I discussed this last time on my stream. I don't know if it's a bug. I've already reported this to Lilith like I always do. And we'll see. We have a boring match today, Ellie. Next week we have the hardest team in our division, Wib. Yes, Wib. I have some friends in Wib. There is Laguna, there is Kika, who was a former member of OV. So they for sure have good strategies. Luca Vincenzi. Ciao, Wick, tutto bene? Hi, Luca. Yes, I'm fine. What about you? Abdullah. Yep, at least in Rock it's sunny. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Sunny in Switzerland. Lini. Oh, alright, nice. Emanuele De Rocca. Try streaming it next week, Weep versus 86BB. You know, Ali, I'll definitely consider streaming other realms. I want to go there. For now, you know, most of the games are a little bit, unbalanced, as it's normal to be, because we know, we have 4 realms. We have Horus, Anubis, Bastet, and Sobek. So with 4 realms of 512 games per realm, teams per realm, it's 2048 teams in total. So not all of them are, competitive. So it's very normal to have, a lower level, so to say. So this week, it's week 3 of Osiris League Qualifiers, and we have selected some games that we think might be extremely interesting for the fact that they should be balanced. So let's go on schedule and I'll show them to you. First of all, at 13 UTC, so in about 14 minutes. Sorry, I clicked the wrong division. So in Group D, we can see K70R, small red hat, which has 2 billion power and basically won the 2 previous games. One against CK, who didn't show up, obviously, they have 0 points, and one against SL. And once against SL scored about 10,000 points. So this week, in about 15 minutes, they will go against HOW, or H0W, House of Warriors, who both of them have won 2 games. And the scores are pretty the same, The scores are the same. So if they did the same job against SL, I'm expecting those 2 teams to be somehow balanced between each other, even if they have a 700 million power difference. But the result against SL was the same, and both have won 2 games, so we can expect maybe a nice play during this upcoming game. Monarch, Wick, does Twilight Fall work with Attila Takeda? Twilight Fall is the one with skill damage? Let me check, because I don't honestly remember. No, of course not. It's skill damage plus 5%, and Attila Takeda does not deal any skill damage, so of course it does not work. Joe, should people counter rally the first rally towards their obelisk to defend it? Well, it can be a strategy. So now you can teleport whenever you want. Maybe in the previous... That's actually a very nice question, Joe. Before, in the previous season of Osiris League, we didn't have the opportunity to teleport any time during the game. Now we do. So maybe counter-rallying the first rally that comes to your obelisk is not a wrong idea. So yeah, why not? Try it. Abdullah, your content is really amazing. I'm a huge fan. Keep the great work. Abdullah, I thank you. I don't have fans. I have just friends. You're just friends to me. I know friend is a big word. Many people say that, waste this word. But I really think that if you press that subscribe button, like you trust the content on my channel. So I really appreciate you. Thank you. You still get keys from the original Tavern. Actually, there is this event right here. They are including more and more events where you can get keys. So it's actually very nice to see that at least we are getting some keys for free. You know, I do have some keys right now. What about opening them? Let's open them. I always take bad stuff. Okay, bundle of Starlight. One Edward. Okay, whatever. I don't like this event. A sunny but cold day in Israel, by the way. Okay, but at least it's sunny. Jay, thanks. Nazir, have always wanted to ask, how can we tell what map layout a kingdom is? So before there was a bug, so you could like build some spy accounts in the different kingdoms that you had to face, that you knew registered for Iraq Anthem or Strife of the Eight. And if you bring the city hall at level 8, you can actually tell in which map you're going to be. And there was also another bug that thanks to which you could see in which camp you were, but now it's not possible anymore. Lilith I think, fixed that. Jay, thanks. Do you think Wu can come back as best Garrison with more and more archers rally? I do think that Wu can come back with the new cavalry, because the new cavalry commanders will deal a lot of damage. And Wu Zetian has a lot of skill damage resistance. Let's check together. So let's go on Wu Zetian. Where is Wu Zetian? Here she is. So here you go. Skill damage taken reduction minus 15%. I do think that, yeah, with archers, against archers, Zenobia Wu Zetian is really good. And also, I think with the new cavalry, Xiang Yu, I don't remember how it's called, I think Xiang Yu. If people start using Xiang Yu and William or Xiang Yu and Khan for a very minimum rage requirement, like Xiang Yu and Khan, I think, will have 750 rage requirement just to activate the primary skill, which is huge. It's so low. So yeah. I do think that Wu can be brought back in some situations without problems. Louis Stadfeld, do you think K78 can come back in later KVK? Yes, I do think so. I do think so because they are very active. They are good fighters. So I do think that 148 our allies need to stay on alert and always need to take an eye on the passes and try to see if they are doing something. Steph, what's the weather like in Italy? The weather is nice. I mean, it's a little bit windy. It's not... there is some perturbation coming from the north. There is some cold wind, but it's quite sunny, so... Cheers from Morocco. Keep going, bro. Karim, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Arin, hello from H0W. Hello, Arin. So you will be streamed on live stream tonight. In about 9 minutes, we will witness your game. I don't know if you will play in your main team or if you just will be here to cheer for your team. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Okay, thanks. So I make a new account. I'll just have to wait and find out. I don't know if it works anymore, Nasir. I'm sorry. Finlay, Wick, in KVK, do all that counts or just 50% because that's what you actually lose? No, Finlay, all the dead troops you get actually count. You get 50% back, but all of your dead troops will actually count. So if you die with 1 million troops and you get 500,000 back, you will still have, a good chunk of dead troops. So double what you get back. Monarch, Wick and Fleisch have the best soothing voice among rock content creators. Monarch, thank you very much. I do think that Fleisch has a much nicer voice that I do. I mean, he has a very smooth and soothing voice compared to me. But I'm happy you like my voice. Lost Enan, Mr. Wick will max new commanders. They are great arc carriers. Yeah, I do think that Xiangyu is a solid investment. I don't have all the information right now, but looking at the leaks, I personally will max Xiang. So, Ellie, I have a meeting. I will be back in half an hour. Okay, Ellie, have fun. I'll see you later. Nasir, okay, no problem. Wick, appreciate the help. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cassio Fernando, good morning. Good morning to you. How is Wu and Saladin at Garrison? So, Devils, I'll actually answer this question for you because it's very important. Many people asked. So, if you take a look at the Osiris League, the last, I think, 2 realms, Bastet and Sobek, I'm not sure if just Sobek or Bastet as well will not be able to use, you know, all the Season of Conquest commanders. So I do think that Wu Zetian and Saladin are an amazing garrison. Are an amazing garrison choice for their matchup, you know, for the commanders they are able to use. What do you think 612 versus 556 war? Indrid, I haven't taken a look at it yet, but I will. So if after the stream we have this 1 hour break, maybe I will not go offline, I will keep streaming. So we can take a look at some KVK. If there is some fight going on, we can take a look at it together. So you'll ask, I'll do. Don't you think Xiang's stats are low? Yes, I do think that he's like a glass cannon. So he's very strong on damage output, but his statistics are very low. So I don't know how it will work. Maybe it will be a rallying commander for Ark of Osiris, because, I mean, if you have a good swarm, doesn't matter if you have Dragon Lancer rallying or if you have a Chandragupta. It does matter if you know, deal a lot of damage very fast, so you take the building fast, but if that march gets swarmed down even before you hit the building, then it's not really nice. Hiya, Papa Wick. I hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm doing well, Insomnia. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Mo93. What will you pair the new commanders with? So I do think that I will pair Xiang. Either I will try, of course, Xiang Jadwiga, because of course that's, you know, the 2 new commanders. I will first of all try them together. Then I will try Xiangyu and Genghis Khan just to see how often they fire off the skills, because, you know, 750 rage requirement in total. So basically Xiangyu has a 900 requirement, and Genghis Khan gives a reduction of 100, so it goes to 750, 800, and then goes to 750 thanks to the 4th skill, I guess, by Xiangyu, that reduces further by another 50. So 750 rage is a lot. It's very low. It's very low. It's extremely low. So I do think they might work well together on a synergy point of view, and they will deal a lot of damage, especially, you know, if Khan expertise skill procs a lot of time. So you have skill damage, skill damage, skill damage, upon skill damage. It's crazy. But I do think they will be, you know, a bit of a glass cannon. For this reason, I do think another nice pairing is William. At least you have some stats. Currently, which troop type is best for open field? There is no specific troop type. You should differentiate what you bring on the field. So you should be bringing cavalry, infantry, archers. For example, I have my personal marches. I use Saladin 5551 and William Max. Then I use Guan Yu and Alexander, who is here. Then I use Edelfled and YSG for debuffing purposes. And then I use Artemisia and Ramses. So as you can see, I have infantry, I have archers, I have cavalry, I have support marches. And usually with one march, I reinforce the rally or the flag. So you always need to differentiate what you bring on the field for maximum damage. Can we watch the stream later? Where? Yes, Arin, if you want to rewatch this stream, of course, when the stream ends, you will be able to rewatch it because it will be automatically uploaded to YouTube in a few minutes. So if you want to rewatch it later, there is no problem, you can do it. Sure. Hey Wick, is Warlord and Counselor the one who go next to the leader when Ark starts? If yes, does this happen every time or it's just random? So I will clarify this point for everybody because I received this question every single time. So I do think it's very important that people know how to put 3 people in front. Of course, the first one in the front will be the leader. In the meanwhile, let's go here, not to miss the game. So let's go on schedule, Division 22. Oh, why do I click always on 23? Oh my god. Alright, so Yes, it's the leader of the alliance who is in the front. Then we have the counselor and the warlord who are on the sides. Who will be on the left side and on the right side is completely random. But if you want them to be on the front, they need to be R4 before your leader register and confirm the team. So when you are in your management screen on the bottom right here, there is a screen. Now it's written, you may only modify the lineup of vanguards or backup combatants on non-competition days. There is a confirmation button. So when there is a confirmation button, you need to be R4, counselor and warlord before you push the confirmation button. If you push the confirmation button, you are not a warlord and counselor, and then the leader gives you warlord or counselor, you will not be on the front. So it's important that you are before you click confirm. I hope it's clear. Suggested partner for Trajan, Constantine. Why not? There has been an evolution in the Canyon matchup, in the Canyon teams. Now people, Slowdy for example is very nice in Canyon. I mean, it is not attacking in the first places because it's our people, so we don't attack each other, but is often first. So instead of having Alex behind Guan, he has now Leonidas behind Guan, and instead of having Leonidas behind Richard, he has Trajan there, but not to waste rage from both Trajan and Joan of Arc, because of course Trajan has a rage restoration that does not stack with Joan of Arc. He's using Mulan. So he's using Constantine Mulan, then he's using Richard and Trajan, Guan Yu Leo, Edelfred YSG, and Nebu Artemisia. I think this is the evolution of the previous team. The previous team is probably... Let me show some players that I know have the previous team. Yeah, it's this one. You have a tanky archer, then you have Constantine and John, and you have Guan Alex. You have Edelfled with either YSG and William, and then you have a tanky infantry, which is most preferably Richard and Leonidas. So I think the slowest team is the evolution of that team right there. Zenobia with YSS or Theodora, and why? You know, Emanuele, I made a video about this. I made a video explaining the skills. The skills of the commanders, because people were wondering why YSS third skill right here was activating at the turn 1 of the game, and I explained why it happened. So if you are in KVK, I really suggest YSS. Go watch that video and you will see why. When stream ends, you can rewatch the stream. Yes, you can. Greetings from Philippines. Hey, greetings to you. So, we should be able to watch the games right now. Let's go on Division 22. Not yet. I think in a few seconds. Jay, thanks. How do you select what you want to share on your video and what you want to keep for your OL? So I'm not giving any, second grade information for you guys. I'm giving the information that I will give to myself, but of course I'm keeping to myself the strategies that we are using, the skills that we are using, the talent trees that we are specifically using for Osiris League. So there is a lot of things that I don't share because of course it will damage my team. But this does not mean that I'm not giving you the right information. I always give you the right information, like I'm giving it to my friends, to my teammates. Okay, we can enter the game. We can see this nice entering screen. K70R Small Red Hat against H0W. How? We can see, the Vanguard combatants, the backup combatants. Boogeyman. I think I know the guy. Vanguard combatants and backup combatants for How. We hope to have a nice matchup. Key combatants. I don't know what this actually represent. Maybe the people with the highest scores in the previous games, most probably. All right. Or maybe the officers. I need to check that. So, let's see. Okay, K70R is almost already all in except the leader and the officers on the front. They have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24... 28, 29. Okay, so there is just a leader in the front. So they didn't assign anyone to counselor and warlord spot. So they will not have anyone in the front except the leader. On the other side, we have How, H0W. Okay, they do have 2 people already in the front. This probably being the warlord. I mean, can be also the counselor, I don't know, because they spawn randomly. It's not that the warlord is on the left and the counselor is on the right of the leader. It spawns randomly. Let's see how many people they have. 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26. So I expect this game to be quite balanced because both of the teams, of course, they want to win because they won 2 games. So why not? Hello, Wick. I just max Lubu. Who is best second for him? No one. Please don't use Lubu. Are those kingdoms famous? Jace, I'm not sure that those kingdoms are famous, but I don't select the match to to include famous kingdoms because in the first rounds it's too unbalanced. The match is very one-sided, so we want to witness some nice plays. We don't want to witness, a team steamrolling the other team. Let me click a bit on the players just to give everybody a nice shout out. Let's click the first row because I was late in speaking, so I cannot shout out anyone. So how already using hard push and K70R already using hard push. This is there is no leader. Okay, maybe the leader went out of the alliance and then joined again. Maybe the leader went out and joined again. It can happen that the leader is in the back. So this is not a nice start for K70R because they will have not a very fast capture of the obelisks right here. I hope they will manage. I see that they are sending this Kiniku man guy with his Lancelot is sending, tier 1s to both the obelisks. Maybe he was not supposed to send tier 1s to both the obelisks. But he saw that the leader was not in the front and the officer were not in the front. So he, being in the first row, he said, okay, I can do it. So which is a nice decision to make on the fly. On the other side, we have tier 1s going. Yes, not a full march. This is a full march. Okay, this is a full march and it's very nice. It's very nice to have a full march because this is the short side, so they can come to this obelisk and sneak inside. So it's always nice to send a full tier 1 march. Emanuele, I already look at your video about YSS third skill and I love how you explain game mechanics. But with YSS, don't you lose his first skill when you need 2 troops type? Well, you can put 10,000 cavalry or 10,000 of something else. Anyway, in KVK there is always somebody, sending the wrong troops. So it's not bad to have YSS also for this reason right here. Wick, who to invest for free to play, Guan Yu or Alex? Guan Yu, of course. I mean, free to play. If you have a nice pair for Guan Yu, maybe you should max Alex first because he's very versatile. So you can pair him with YSG, which you should have already maxed. And maybe afterwards you can go for Guan Yu. Let's wait for the skill lock. Let's hope we can make Guan Yu 5-1, 5-5. And let's see how it goes. In AO, can we teleport while our troop is on the field? Yes, from a couple months from the last update regarding Ark of Osiris. Yes, you can. So we see that the cross obelisks have been taken basically at the same time. You see? Let me draw on the screen. I always want to draw something to you so you actually can better understand what we are talking about. So this obelisk right here was taken basically at the same time of this obelisk right here. The time is very similar. So the first occupation of the obelisk is nice. Let's check the other one. Okay, guys, we have I've personally never seen obelisks being taken so close to each other. This is extremely balanced. I expect a good game. I really expect a good game. See, you need to check the cross. So you need to check this with this, and you need to check this one with this one. This has 40 seconds left, this has 40 seconds left. This 1 minute and 1 second left, 10 seconds left, this 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Approximately. So you can see that they did an extremely good job on the obelisks. Outposts-wise, the blue team did a better job because we can see that 2 outposts have been already occupied right here. One is on the way for occupation. And on the other side, they were a little bit sloppier on the outpost job. Yeah, a little bit sloppier, but I expect a good game, to be honest. I expect a good game. So, next up, okay, they are already battling on this obelisk. They have already a Zenobia inside, so this Attila Takeda will not do anything. They are rolling with tier 5s. but Zenobia will hold strong against this Attila Takeda, and I don't even suggest them to reinforce this obelisk because, you know, better to have this Attila Takeda sit there for a longer time. The buildings will open in approximately 50 seconds. As for shampoo. Hey, why don't you stream your games? Of course I don't stream my games because I don't want to spoil our strategy. I don't stream my games. It's you know, a matter of respect for my team. All right, they are launching rallies on the outposts. They are launching rallies on the outposts. These are 500,000 rallies. Let's check here. So first of all, I want to see how many people they have inside. So they have 30 people on Iset and 30 people on Seth, as I said. So the match is extremely balanced. Rallying have been hitting all over the place. Zenobias and... okay, this obelisk can risk right here. Okay, they are reinforcing it, so okay, no worries about that. Okay, this rally failed right here. There is no need to swarm this Attila Takeda because this Attila Takeda will die. Better having it sit there, having him sit there anyway. Okay, buildings have opened. Blue team has occupied their half. They are a bit late on this Shrine of Life and they don't have troops around, and they were a little bit late on the Shrine of War. But they already took the shrine. Oh my god, they already took the Desert Altar. Big push on the Desert Altar. I mean, I bet they will occupy this Desert Altar. While the enemy team took the Shrine of Life, because basically there is nobody going for the Shrine of Life. Alright, so what's happening right here? So if we go back on the big map, I want to show you how the map should be divided. So there are 1,180 points on the map in total, right? This is half the map. This part right here should be belonging of the blue team. This part right here should be belonging to the red team. So if this part right here is filled with red buildings, it means that they will take 590 points. Same story for the other side. So your objective is to take the enemy buildings. You know, many people already know this, but it's always nice to remind what's the actual goal in Ark of Osiris. Let's see this Desert Altar, because the siege is extremely heavy on this Desert Altar. Extremely heavy. Real Deal Prime, thank you for your dedication to Rock. Well, or Witcher for being here. I'm happy you like my stream. I'm happy you like my content, guys. Okay. They will occupy this Desert Altar in about 38 seconds. In the meanwhile, there is some backfield disruption, and they are not even noticing it. I mean, this guy could have taken this building back, but they did not, and the K70R already occupied this outpost right here, and this outpost right here. I mean, I don't know what those marchers are doing on the field. Are they chilling? Is there a sunny day in the Ark of Osiris map today? So you take some vitamin D? I don't know. So a bit of a mistake from the team in red, but they are doing a great job on disrupting this Desert Altar. I mean, in 6 seconds they will occupy it and start generating 150 points per second, which is extremely nice. You can see here, in fact, that they have 600 points per minute compared to 500 points per minute of K70R. Jace the Man, Wick deserves more subscribers. I mean, a lot of people are subscribing, so I'm really happy that you guys like my content. Hello, John. Greetings from Nepal. Hi, Richard. How are you? So, Richard, how is the internet on Nepal? Yes, Richard, answer this question for us. So they are trying to kill the marches around the Desert Altar before swarming the building. I don't necessarily agree with this. I mean, you should try to take the building right away. Okay, 50, I don't know which currency is this one. I will not say the first 2 words. Much love from 1253 and Greek Terra. Okay, you are Greek? Okay, so this is Greek currency. Thank you for the donation, for the super chat. Okay, Richard Alpert just said that internet in Nepal is terrible. I'm sorry for that. Hey guys, if you're enjoying this stream, consider dropping a like. Subscribing is free, and you can always change your mind. So they are battling on the field, but you know what? I want to do something. I want to remove the simplify graphic because I want you to enjoy the stream in the full quality. And we have already a ton of marches in the middle. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. K70R is already all over the place. We have one poor guy who is gathering this caravan, and we have people who are, you know, starting to put the marches forward, but they are very behind on territory. I mean, that created already a nice shield. We're doing this in Season 1 of Osiris League. Greece has euro. Yes, I know that Greece has euro, but I don't know what SEK is. I don't know the currency. Mr. Wick, is Jadwiga worth it? Jace the Man, I don't know. Maybe she will be worth in garrisoning against archers. So war drums being used on those marches right here. Okay, this is not a mistake to use it that in advance, because anyway, the Ark is spawning in 30 minutes. And sorry, not in 30 minutes, oh my god, in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and the skill does last for 3 minutes. So they have plenty of time to take advantage of the skill. So, yeah. Oh, it's Swedish money. Thank you. When is your KVK and KVK live streams gonna start? Imad, so my KVK has started, but we haven't had a fight yet on our side because JWM did not fight yet. They had a little bit of drama going on. So I hope that when Zone 7 opens, we will be fighting. I think we will be fighting in about 10 to 15 days. Mystical formation being activated by K70R, and the battle for the middle has started. And meanwhile, they disrupted the Sky Altar. They still have to take back this Desert Altar right here, which they are rallying with a Chandragupta William, which I much more appreciate compared to Attila Takeda, because Attila Takeda is completely worthless in AOO. They are keeping, a solid disruption on the back here. So now, when they will take this building back, this outpost, the map will be basically split in a half and a half. Okay, now they are on the advantage side on the points per minute, 620 compared to 410. Okay, the battle in the middle has started, and I want to check out all those marches here, because I'm very curious about which are the marches being deployed by these by those players right here. So we have Richards, which I don't like. I already count 1, 2 Richards, one on the other team. Okay, few Richards, 3, 4, 5. I mean, not very few, 6, not very few Richards. Richards, boo, boo. Okay, then Charles Richard, even worse. Okay, then we have Saladins, we have Khans. With Khans, I mean, they are glass cannons, not really fitted for the middle battle. Then we have some Guan Yus, which is nice. More Guan Yus on the blue side. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows who will take this Ark? We have some marches swarming this Temple of Osiris because they want to pick up the Ark first. Is that Wick coin has special talent? If you are referring to the alert, so I'm gonna show the alert again on the screen, on the screen. Oh my god, on the stream. Later. Okay, this is the new alert, basically. This is a test. Of course, I didn't donate $8 through Super Chat to myself. Basically, I asked an artist on Fiverr to pick the Skolas Lucky Coin, to remove the L in the middle, and to put my logo, and to make it turn around with nice sounds. And he nailed it. He totally nailed it. So who will take the Ark? I think that that the red team is doing a good job to push blue back. I mean, blue had way more presence, and in fact, they picked up the Ark. They picked up on the wrong side, to be honest. This Alex is not even moving, so please, come on. Why do you hate me, Wick? I don't hate you, Richard. Why should I hate you? I feel bad for Faye, though. I just hope she doesn't quit. I mean, she messaged me, and she was a little bit mad that I let Baba speak on stream, but I always want to give everybody the same opportunity, so I said to her, if you want to come. But on the other side, I also, said, okay, it's better not to put some, fuel on fire anymore. What is this guy doing? Can you please explain to me what is this guy doing? Instead of going to the other side, is he fighting with the march he picked up the Ark with? What is he doing? Hello? Good morning. What are you doing? running charge. I mean, he should have been already way back on the field. Just a joke, because you said boo Richard. I know you're talking about the commander. Yes, I was talking about the commander, of course, but nice one. Yeah, of course he lost control of the Ark of Osiris. He's chilling there, taking the sunlight. What is he doing? Yuabe, Wick, do you use iPad? Yes, I do use iPad. By the way, guys, can you confirm that the quality of the stream is better compared to yesterday evening? It's not lagging anymore, right? I think I solved the problem. I mean, I need to stream in 720p, but the quality is still very good. I hope. If you have any problem, just tell me. Classic lag? No, I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not lagging. I'm not lagging. You cannot troll me this time. Okay, this guy, I don't know what this guy is doing. They took the Sky Altar on the other side, which is nice, and they also occupied it. I feel like this is a little bit of a slow game. Will they deliver to the enemy outpost? Honestly, I don't know what the guy was doing. It's smooth, but the quality is bad. Right. We need to have, compromise. How picked up the Ark again? With a Constantine, not the fastest of the marches. Will they go back to their territory? Come on. Move, Constantine, move. They're trying to pick this Ark back, but they have many marches. They have many marches on the field, and they are causing a nice disruption on the buildings. The Shrine of Life has been taken. By how? The points per minute look like almost 300 points per minute, 290 points per minute in favor of H0W. I have Silent Trial and the Lane Amulet on my Guan. Makes those accessories... okay, I don't understand the question. Are those accessories different? Yeah, of course they are. I mean, Silent Trial will reduce the rage of the enemy you're attacking, and the Lane Amulet will reduce the counter-attack damage that you take. Both together are very nice. If this was your question, yeah, both together are very nice. I'm looking forward to the upcoming update with the even more simplified graphics. You mean by Lilith? Or by me? Constantine is a constant pain. Well, Constantine, constant. Yeah, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. Kitty-chan. This alert sounds like Japanese earthquake alert. Every time earthquake happened, this sound pops up on the phone. Oh my god. I didn't know that. I mean, Ark is in the desert. Hello there, welcome to the stream. He meant if they do the difference. Yes, yeah, I think I answered his question. This Constantine is still going. I think he will die as soon as this Attila will hit him. I think he will die. We'll slow down everything a little bit. If they don't kill the Attila before, which they should. Okay, they killed the Attila before. So they recovered the Sky Altar on the wing side, but they still have to recover this Shrine of Life here on the other wing side. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Viriatus has lost control of the Ark of Osiris. They sneaked some cavalry, some fast cavalry marches from the back. But yeah, with the amount of red marches, this Ark is a pretty much done deal for H0W. So they can score this Ark without problems, and they already are about 2,700 points ahead of K70R, and they will be 5,700 points ahead. Even more. let's say 6,000 points ahead by the time they will deliver this Ark. I mean, this was a slow delivery. This was a slow delivery. Bibble BU, what's up, Wick? I'm fine. What about you? Are you good? Are you well? How are you guys spending your Sunday? Tell me in the chat. I'm honestly curious to see. And where are you from? Where are you watching this stream from? So K70R popping again, hard push. I remember hard push reduces the occupation time by 1 minute of the buildings, of course, that you take, and lasts for 10 minutes. So the skill effect will last for 10 minutes. Wick, I still remember your sensational first league game. Went very well. Which first league game? You mean the finals from season 1 against JWM? Frederick, did you take part in the open field battles at the Pass 4 against us, JWM? Frederick, I did not, because I was working at the time and the skirmish were really, you know, few. So they didn't fight for a long time. Because I suppose you guys think that it's not worth to fight at this point for that zone. So you will probably fight in the next one. Watching here from Philippines. Sunday, doing exams. Malaysia. I mean, Christian, if you're doing exams and watching Rock, how do you do that? Malaysia, I'm from India. Lazy Sunday. Yeah, it's good to have a lazy Sunday sometimes. Watching you from Netherlands. Hi. Hello, Wick Stallone Italian. Oh my god. KJK. Hey, Wick, should I focus on Artemisia or Nebu first? Depends on which other commanders do you have. Oh god. Oh god, they captured this outpost. They don't want how to deliver. Okay, the game is firing up a little bit more. Things have gotten a bit spicy. Peru. Canadian. Germany. Nice. Okay, they got the outposts again. Will they deliver this Ark finally? Or will they lose this outpost again? Watching from Austria. Hello, Wick. Österreich. Hello, my Austrian friend. I think blue will score this. No, okay, red just scored this. So they are now 6,000, almost 6,000 points, 5.9k points ahead. This Sunday, I'm just watching weird stuff on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes we all do, you know, sometimes we all find ourselves at 3 AM watching weird recommended videos on YouTube of kittens or, you know, ASMR videos, satisfying videos, or hydraulic press crushing stuff at 3 AM in the morning because we don't have any other purpose in life. Happens. I have Max YSG, need to get someone to pair him with. So get Nebu. Get Nebu. Ramses is a good idea if you already have Artemisia. Ramses is a good idea also if you have YSG. So you can go either with Ramses or Nebu. I think you can go for Ramses, so maybe afterwards you can max Artemisia. And you can keep your YSG behind your Idolfled and put your Ramses behind your Artemisia. So, on a building standpoint, let's say that K70R just reacted because they took 2 altars here on the middle side and here on the wing side. So, it's safe enough to say that they are trying to react to the fact that How scored the first Ark. And they are almost 6,000 points ahead. Hey, Wick. Would you put the best garrisons and YSS on the shrine or the altar for defense in Ark? I mean, both. Isn't Nebu YSG a little too squishy? Yeah, but they deal a lot of damage, so fair enough. Wick, is your kingdom recruiting? Not yet, because we are in KVK, but if you write to me in 30 days and you want to apply to come in my kingdom, feel free to apply. Just message me. Yes, Shank. Before COVID, I was in Austria. I moved back to Italy because I'm not working at the moment. So, which city skin is worth to get in the KVK shop? So, about the city skin in the meanwhile, K70 are using a Valiant stand. Did the Valiant stand? Okay, the Valiant standed their obelisk. Why did they do that? I mean, this obelisk is not risking anything. They could Valiant stand this building right here, or this other altar right here. That was a poor choice. That was a poor choice. Richard, is OV game at 14 or 15 UTC? No, it's a 19 UTC. We don't know why it's a 19 UTC. Chinese people will play at 3 AM in our team. But, yeah. You compare 80% of commanders with YSG. Lucas, yes, very true. Very true. Hey, I am a 260 million player. Oh. And I'm going full tech this KVK, so I'm bringing 7 marches. How many infantry marches should I use? By the way, I'm a cav player. Well, I don't know your marches. I don't honestly know which marches do you have, so I cannot suggest what you should bring. I mean, you should use 5 damage dealers, 1 support march, and 1 to support the rallies or the garrisons. Maybe this is a good choice. 5 to deal damage. 1 support march, like Constantine Mulan or Constantine Joan. Constantine Trajan. And 1 march to reinforce the rallies or the buildings. Why not? JWM 2 is also playing at 19 UTC. That will be a lottery about who will catch the alarm clock and who doesn't. Oh yeah. Richard, then you can show our game. No, Richard, I will not show LV game. I will not show LV game because we are in our kingdom, so I don't want to spoil anything. How do or did you handle the Austrian dialect? I mean, in my work environment, nobody was speaking Austrian dialect. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes I could feel some weird words or weird accents, but nothing crazy. Alex is coming. Oh my god. They reacted to their reaction. They took the buildings on the wing. So they possess their half of the map. How possesses their half of the map. And also the Sky Altar. And the Shrine of Life on the other wing. Zeno Jadviga, do you think it is better than Zeno Wu for Archer? Probably. Probably. Or maybe Jadviga and Wu with full cavalry. But maybe that will be just, you know, a placebo to handle archers. It's not, you know, we cannot say that that will be the best garrison for any other thing. I think Jadviga will get wrecked against Guan Yu or infantry rallies in general. Zeno Wu for archers? Yes, why not? Yeah, why would you do that? Because Wu Zetian has skill damage resistance. So it's amazing to use skill damage resistance against commanders that deal a ton of skill damage like archers do. Okay, this desert altar seems to be safe, but they're losing a lot of buildings. Which is the team who has more power? K70R or how? You know what? I need to see this. I need to see this. Okay, how has more power? So maybe the power difference... They are starting to feel the power difference this time. This obelisk in safe is still Valiant standard. I'm so happy you said her name correctly, not in English way. Yes, Lucas. I think it was you last time that taught me the Polish pronunciation. It's like ja in German, so Jadwiga. I'm doing my best not to, you know, wreck the commander names in the other languages because it's a matter of respect that I say, you know, commander names, right? I do know that she was a queen in Poland when she was really young, so I don't know, 10, 11 years old. Maybe that's why they made her look so young. I mean, she seems really a 10-year-old girl. And I said that before I realized that she actually was a queen at 10 years old. You know, sometimes it's very nice to know about the history of the commanders. This swarm was amazingly done. I mean, the rally was so well coordinated with the marches. We can see a lot of cavalry, so they chose a lot of fast marches to go for this Shrine of War. I do think that this guy right here is sleeping with this Euji on the field. He was supposed to reinforce, he did not. And they just lost the Shrine of War, like this. They recovered the wing building, so they recovered the Shrine of Life. They're almost occupying it again. And the Sky Altar, again, they are occupying it. So the points of minutes will raise. In fact, they are only 80 points per minute. They have just 80 points per minute difference between each other because of this Shrine of War, which was lost. They have 4 buildings on the right side who are blinking, but the siege is not so much. This Shrine of War is well defended. This Sky Altar is not extremely well defended. I think this Sky Altar... Yeah, this Sky Altar will go down. This Sky Altar will go down. This Shrine of Life is well defended, and they use war drums in the middle. So they are starting from the same position. I don't see a whole heck of a lot of marches from the blue side, so I think this will be the same as before. They will push forward and forward and forward, and they will wrap around the Ark. They are a bit late though. And these guys right here did not use any of this advantage. I mean, they could have taken the Ark. I feel like K70R is sleeping somehow. I feel like they are sleeping somehow. Edo, do you speak German? Ja, ich kann Deutsch. So many small mistakes from blue team. Yeah, so many small mistakes. In fact, this guy should have picked up the Ark like 30 seconds ago. This is a big mistake because now they don't have any possibility to try to sneak away with it. Ghost of War, come on. For the next time. Rewatch this stream and learn from your mistakes, guys. Yeah, this game is also teaching history. I like it. Yes, that's very nice. Shirohige 12, how good is your German? I have an intermediate level of German. I've lived in Austria for 4 years. So I can understand everything that you say to me. My vocabulary is not extremely advanced, but yeah, as I said, let's say a B1, B2 level. Not B2, maybe B1, B1 plus. So intermediate level of German. I can have a conversation anyway, without problems. Then, Shrine of War is still standing right here, so they haven't picked it up back. The Desert Altar will be occupied in a few moments. In the meanwhile, I think that they might lose this Ark. Blue team might lose this Ark. They are sending more marches now, but they are sending so many Richards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, so many Richards. This will not bring you anywhere. Yeah, Luis, you can write in German, no problem. I can answer your questions in German. I mean, I can read your questions in German. Of course, I will answer them in English for everybody to hear the answer. As I told you, this Sky Altar went down because they didn't have any reinforcements. This guy could stay inside. Why is he going out? I don't know. They took the Shrine of Life. They took the Desert Altar, occupied the Desert Altar, so they are generating points. So far, the points difference is about, let's say 5,000 points. 4,800 points difference. The points per minute are in favor of the winning team, so How is gaining 160 points per minute more than the opponent team, as of now. And the battle in the middle is going in favor of How. I mean, the Ark is on K70 side, but probably they will just take it now and bring it back. This guy, again, he's not moving. I don't think he's the same one as before, but he should... Yeah, okay, he started moving. I think the Saladin will die very soon. Do you think we can see many strategies using sneaky tactics in OL? I don't think that sneaky tactics is meta in Osiris League. I'm not sure. Maybe some teams... I mean, you can always invent something and, you know, step your strategy to the next level. Milky Way, you and Flash from Germany? No, Flash is from Germany. I'm from Italy. I'm Italian. I'm not German. So, they picked up the Ark again with a cavalry march. Not the fastest one, but still not the slowest one. So, How I feel like they have a good middle strategy, but they should time their marches to be in the middle correctly, because if they had the responsive team on the other side, they could lose this Ark easily, because when the Ark spawned, there was no red marches in the middle. They could just take the Ark, the blue team could just take the Ark and bring it home. So this Sky Altar is still standing. It will go down in a bit. But, okay, this desert altar was taken back. They are disrupting the backfield. Both of the teams are disrupting the backfield. They took one outpost here, and the other team took one outpost here. Will this guy take back this outpost? We don't know. Yeah, they again lost the outpost. It's normal to lose the outpost during a game. It's normal. My Adolfled almost expertised. I'm free to play. Nice. I mean, it doesn't take much time to expertise Adolfled, and it's a free commander anyway. And it's one of the best commanders in the game. I mean, you cannot win anything, whether or not it's KVK or Osiris League or regular Ark of Osiris, or even events. You need Adolfleds. I think that was a nice addition to the game, especially because it's a commander for everyone. Valiant stand being used on this building. So, okay, they are trying to keep this Shrine of War longer. So they have a buff in the middle. They have a buff in the middle. Red is crushing them. How is taking the obelisk? Can you show it? Yes, I can show it. They are not taking the obelisk anymore. I mean, the rally failed. This obelisk, I don't know why it's still blinking. Maybe I don't see the march attacking. Let me refresh. No, I don't think so. Okay, I think they got this arc like before. Ellie, I'm back. Welcome back, Ellie. Almost 200 beautiful people in the stream. If you guys are enjoying, do me a favor, just drop a like. Subscribe if you want. It's free. You can always change your mind. If you don't like my content tomorrow, you can just unsubscribe. Okay, they are sending still some other marches in the middle to try to slow down this arc, but I think, like before, this is a done deal. I think this guy will die now, the guy who has the arc. They will pick it up again, and then they will the next march will deliver it on the Shrine of War. Let's see. Okay, there's Worm down this Attila now. They will pick up this arc. Charlie D was the fastest one, so this Guan Yu will pick up this arc. 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Charlie D picked up the arc with his Guan Yu. Nobody trying to contest it. He's moving. Why 28 seconds? Doesn't he deliver this arc on the Shrine of War? He should deliver this arc on the Shrine of War. Yes. I think he's doing that. This Cao Cao, poor guy, got totally wrecked, totally steamrolled. Why 5 seconds? Maybe the building is full. Yeah, red is destroying them. If you guys feel like suggesting us another game, I mean, this game is quite balanced, to be honest. Red is destroying them, but it's not like a steamroll. So it's still a nice game to watch. If you guys want to suggest me other games that you feel like I should watch and show you, feel free to tell me. Because we can enter pretty much any game. Charlie D has successfully escorted the Ark of Osiris to the specified destination. So they escorted 2 arcs. They are 10,400 points ahead. As of now. All blowouts, John. Okay, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is our friend DB who casted the previous Ark game with us. Last week. So all blowouts. I think this is one of the most balanced games that we can find in the Osiris League for this 3rd week. Yeah, Ghost Rider was the one who suggested me this game. And I trust his opinion. So, in fact, this is probably one of the most balanced games in the league right now. So, K70R again going for the art push. So maybe they will take back some buildings. But the difference in points per minute is, 520 points per minute more each minute in favor of H0W. They can still recover it if they manage to take all the buildings back, push some buildings, and take 1 arc. But other than pushing all the buildings, they need to keep the buildings. This is the only way they can win this game. Probability-wise, I will say they have 5% chance of victory. The blue team has 5% chance of victory at the moment. This chance will shrink down to 0% if they don't do anything in the next 3 minutes. Do you think a low spender should focus on Garrison? No. No. You should not focus on Garrison as a low spender, for the simple reason that if you're a low spender, you don't have the equipment. So when you Garrison, you are responsible for a multitude of people. So more people are relying on you not to die. So you should not Garrison, you should reinforce as a low spender and focus on your marches for the on your marches for the open field. Makes more sense. Makes more sense. Abdullah 722L, how is the game going? Is it one-sided? What be your advice for new Ark teams? What should they focus on improving first? Communication. DJ Beat, you should improve communication first. So you should communicate with your people. You should, ask which commanders do the players have. In the meanwhile, let me refresh the game for a moment because we are lagging a little bit after a while. Thanks, Lilith. What is your advice for New York teams? Yeah, I was already answering to this. I think you should work on communication. You need to know which marches and commanders your teammates have. It's very important to know which marches they have, so you can actually find, a strategy for your team. I was going to shovel snow, but that will have to wait until this party is over. Rock for life. But once you have 5 good open field marches, you can definitely start working on your garrison. Yes, why not? But for a low spender, that will take a long time. I mean, I have 5 good open field marches, and I'm a relatively low spender, and it took me more than 900 days. So don't bother going for Garrison yet. I have Alex, Ramses, Saladin, Richard, Khan, Mina, CC maxed. Nice. Very good. So building wise, the blue team is recovering. The map is split half and a half. They both have their half buildings. There is an exchange of 1 outpost, but it's basically the same thing. The only difference is that red is already generating points from their outpost, and not all of the buildings from the red side have been locked in place. But in a few seconds, the score will be equal. The points per minute will be equal, unless, of course, some other buildings will switch side. Who should I max now? I can max 2. Alex, Ramses, Saladin, Richard, Khan. So you can go for William and put your William on the back of your Saladin. And you can go for Guan and put Alex on the back of your Guan. That for me will be 2 good choices. I am a low spender, 50 million power, which is very nice. Low spender, 50 million power. How long have you been playing? Oh, you don't have YSG max, Curious Mind. I just noticed from your list. You should focus on maxing your YSG. So I'd say Guan and YSG. Yeah, Guan and YSG. Or YSG and William. Hard push again. So all the buildings are in place. This building is not red anymore, it's blue, but red is literally raping it and pulling it back to the red side. This guy, instead of fighting on the field or standing here, should just reinforce the outpost. Maybe they have a chance to keep it. Not anymore, they will take it. In fact, here you go. So yeah, the points per minute are both on the same side. Equal on the same on both sides. 560 points per minute. So 13 minutes left. 1 minute and 52 seconds to the next arc. They are already here on the middle, but red has way more marches. I think they have just 1% chance to win this game. I don't think actually they have a chance to win this game. Red will win this game probably. But let's see, because maybe some good plays will come in place. Guan and William, then I will focus. YXG Max, sorry I missed. Yes, so then go Guan and William. I have Max, YSG, Alex, Saladin, and I have 1050 sculptures, nice. I want to be good Ark player, who should I invest in? Maybe William. Guan Yu. Yeah, same commanders that I suggested to the other player. DJ Beat, hi Wick, thanks for the reply to the Ark question. Any tips on finding a good tactic based on teams' marches? What do you mean? Any good tactic based on teams' marches? You should make a poll on Google and let everybody tell you, which marches do they have. So you can make yourself an idea on what they have. And you should start from there. You should select the rally leaders, the garrison leaders, who will open field. You're welcome. You're very welcome, guys. So the battle for the middle is about to start. Still, red team always goes at the very last moment, which I don't think is a safe choice. Because there are many people that are behind. Imagine if you crash, you're just behind. Oh my god. Again, simplified graphics. Whatever, we'll keep the simplified graphics. War drums being used by how? On the middle. How many farm accounts do you recommend? I don't have any farm account. So if you don't want to use any farm account, don't use it. But if you need resources, I think a couple of farm accounts, if you manage them every day, you're good to go. I'm very low spender with 75 million power. It's okay that I focused on Garrison Commanders 930 days playing. Yeah, maybe you will not be the primary Garrison for your team in KVK or Ark of Osiris, but you can still be useful in a situation of emergency. You see? You see what I was saying before? So they were much more responsive now. So K70R was much more responsive. They used the strategy of going there at the very last minute against them. I told you guys, they could do the same in the previous Ark, and they could potentially win this game, even having a power disadvantage, if they just were a little bit more responsive. I feel like K70R has a good potential. They have a good potential. For Strive for the KVK, pick Horn of Fury first. If you don't have the dagger, go with the dagger. Then go for the Horn of Fury. Yeah, now they have waken up, but it's a bit too late. Even if they will score this Ark, there will be no time for another Ark. Even if you score the Ark now, they need to wait 8 minutes and 15 seconds for another Ark to appear. They are losing all the buildings on the field. In the meanwhile, they are bringing this Ark to the other side. I think they are actually giving up. They just had more marches going to the middle. That's why they managed to bring this Ark until there. But I think that they will swarm this outpost, and they will potentially deliver this Ark on the enemy outpost. Yeah, this is a bit down. Not as much as other games. I took a look on my phone at the other games. The other games are even worse. So this is quite balanced, to be honest. I am free to play with 74 million power and I want to migrate out. Can I migrate with expanded hospital capacity after the KVK is over in Ark Anthem? I don't know. I know that Lilith changed something in the hospital, concept, mechanic. Because now you cannot even double fill your hospitals in the normal map. So you cannot fill the hospital one time, speed up your marches, but don't claim your troops, and then fill the hospital again to double your capacity and then migrate. You cannot do this anymore. They changed that. So I'm afraid that you have a small chance of losing your troops if you do that. So ask to other players, ask if somebody has done it and they are sure about this. Otherwise, I don't suggest you to risk. Everyone asks Wick a lot of questions, but no one tells Wick, how are you? I don't know, some people ask me, how are you? Some people ask me, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you, Alejandro. Thank you very much for your concern. So, LW Billy has captured the Ark of Osiris with his Saladin. I don't think they will deliver anything. They almost lost all the buildings. This is a bit down at the end. Towards the end, the score will be even worse because they are losing almost 790 points per minute. So the team in red is gaining 790 points per minute, each minute more, comparing to the team in blue. Everybody asking me, how are you now? Thank you, I'm fine. As Ninja, so Wick, when are you hosting Chuni also? Chuni does not speak English. I should host him and a translator. The guy is pretty funny. This Korean guy. This Korean streamer. Running charge being used by How, but without having the Ark. Yeah, slight mistakes from both teams. I do think they have a good potential. So LV, take a close look at this game. Because those will be your opponents very soon. LV, if you don't know, is our second team in 52. And they are in Division 22, so the same division we are streaming right now. Lucas, how are you, by the way? I'm good. Thank you. For a Ramses Nebu rally, what two legendary accessories would you pick? So a dagger and a horn, maybe. Or a necklace, a pendant, you know, the one with skill damage. And a dagger, or a pendant and a horn. There are many nice accessories. Or a dagger and a Mora's web. Why not? Again, I don't think this arc is going anywhere. Good to hear you're fine. Stay safe, Wick, and also everyone. Yeah, people, please stay safe. You and your families and all of your beloved ones. Stay safe. The period is tough. Yeah, Ghost Rider, they have to get through 1v first. This Korean team, they practice 3 times a week, as I know. I hope that LV will make it. I'm not sure I will be able to stream that match if we will be, you know, fighting at the same time. But at the same time, I don't want to stream it because if LV uses a nice strategy, I don't want to spoil it. Jace the man, Wick, I wanna see OV fight Ronnie's Kingdom after you win on Baba. I like to see both great rock contributors have a nice KVK. Yeah, we are not in KVK with Ronnie, but I would love to be in KVK against Ronnie. Bye, Wick, need to go to school tomorrow. Bye. Have a nice night. Wick coin is the best accessories. You mean the coin of my alert? Yeah, that's a nice accessory. It's giving you 10,000 damage factor reduction each second for the entire battle. Is pendant worth making even on our days with horn, dagger, ring era? Is it just, or it is just whale weapons? Ellie, this is a nice question. I mean, pendant should not be your priority at all. Why this guy is going here? They could just swarm this desert altar down and deliver the arc on the desert altar, whatever. He's literally going to the enemy side alone. He's literally gifting this arc to the enemy. Why? So as I was saying, there are many other accessories that you should or could pick before, like I don't know, Mora's Web, Concealed Dagger, Horn of Fury. I'm not sure about the Ring of Doom, but even the Ring of Doom for some situation, maybe for your Attila Takeda. Division 12 next week. UCS versus Snow. Okay, so 177 against Kingdom 2. Nice. Jace the man, it's really good how you hire artists to do your effects. These are tough times, and I'm glad you are giving artists a source of income. So the story of this alert, sorry, of this alert right here, I'll show you on the screen. This is the alert that shows up when anybody, becomes a member or donates or does a super chat. The history of this alert is that I asked somebody to do a copy of the Scholar's Lucky Coin, to remove the L in the middle, and to put my logo and rotate the coin in a nice way. This guy did it in 2 days. And he asked me for $20. I said, come on, just $20? And I doubled the price and I gave him a $20 tip. I gave him $50 in total. Because, you know, the work he did is very nice. And the guy was from Peru, so I said, you never have to undersell yourself. You're doing a great job and you deserve the money. And it's a nice alert anyway to have. So, this Ark of Osiris, as I told you, is not going anywhere. I think nobody will deliver this Ark of Osiris, but anyway, with the amount of points that the red team gained from having the buildings all that time long, yeah, they will close this game. I don't know if there is somebody gathering. Okay, at the end of the game, I always like to see if they have gatherers. No, nobody's gathering here. Nobody's gathering here. Okay, nobody's gathering on the red side. Let's see on the blue side. One. Just one. No one here. And no one here. So I do think that this game will be gathering empty. Gathering empty. Wick coin special talent. Grab the Ark quicker than the others. That's a good one. That's a good one. I do think the reason for that price is because he compared it in his currency, and in his own currency that might be a lot. Yeah, it might be, but he deserved the money, so I just gave them to him. How can I use those emojis? Lost Tenant, you unlock the emojis by becoming a member of the channel. If you have the opportunity and you like to support the channel, there is the lowest membership that costs like €1 a month. It's a nice way to help the channel, but you don't need to donate or become a member if you don't want to. You just a free way to help this channel, just to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you want. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm just glad that you guys are here to enjoy this game with me. I love Ark of Osiris. You guys know that I love Ark of Osiris. Now we can buy $50 bundle to 0 Wick. No, well, he doesn't play Rise of Kingdoms. He didn't know the game. It was a guy that I hired on Fiverr. I was searching for a gig for a custom alert for live stream. I found this guy, I hired him, and then I gave him a tip. He doesn't play the game. He doesn't know what the game is. John, is Silent Trial or the lanes better for Garrison? I do think they do have both a good function. Maybe the lane is better. 2, 1, game is over. Okay, I do think provision score is very low from both sides. Maybe less than 1,000. Let's see. I told you. Okay, overall, yeah, less than 1,000 for the team in red, 1.5 thousand for the team in blue. But GG. Guys, put some GG in the chat. GG in the chat. Members, fire off some weak glasses emojis. GG to both teams. Both teams deserve to be congratulated for this nice game. So let's see the stats, shall we? Total kills more on the House of Warriors side because they had more buildings, so they had to swarm the buildings down. Ark of Osiris scored 2 arcs in favor of House of Warriors. Hey Logan, thank you for the $2 super sticker. GG, GG super sticker. That's a nice sticker, you know? GG super sticker. Then occupational score, it's much in favor of the team in red. Provision score, the team in blue won, not by much. Provision is not really a meta in this Osiris League Season 4, so. Then teleports, yeah, 29 to 27. I don't know why 3 people did not teleport on the blue side. And Ark of Osiris capture 2 and 1 arc was on the field. I mean, they could deliver this Ark potentially. They did not because the guy went just the wrong way. Nice. Nice, nice. So what do we do next? At 15 UTC, because we are playing at 17 UTC today, so I have time to stream another game. I will stream this other game right here. So it's Division 21, Group B. And I will stream. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Let's go on schedule because for some reason I don't find it. Here you go. So it's ATS Atlantis Sharks against N109 Necromonger. So the power is much in favor of ATS, but if you see the games they played, so ATS won against NPC. NPC scored 2,000 points against ATS. And at the same time, NPC scored more or less, nothing against N109. The second game, they won approximately with the same score. So we feel like this game right here might be a balanced game. So I do think the game that we streamed now, I took a look, was one of the most balanced, if not the most balanced, of this week 3 of Osiris League. So we will pick this game again for the same reasons, because this might be another balanced game. So at 15 UTC we will come back and we will make another live stream for N109 against ATS. Wick, is Mars Web good? Yes, it is. Okay guys, I want to thank you all for being here. I had fun. Not a really exciting game, but they played very good for their possibilities. We had some good plays. We had several mistakes from both sides, but overall it was a nice game. So I wish you a good Sunday. If you will not come to watch the stream at 15 UTC, I will have a special guest at 15 UTC for the next cast. So in case you want to come back and watch the 15 UTC game, feel free to. And otherwise, have a good evening and thank you for being here. Ciao, ciao.